Hello, welcome to this video. If you are here, we need it because you are interested in knowing about this topic. Let's start solving your doubts about the globalization. Here we will solve your doubts about the types of globalization that exist.
Well, let's start.
In this video, we are going to explain the definitions of globalization, types of globalization, and sustainable development. Let's start with globalization. That is a process of change and the spread of products, technology, information, and jobs across national borders and cultures. It can raise the standard of living in poor and less developed countries by providing job opportunities, modernization, and improved access to goods and services. It's increasing interaction of people, states, or countries through the growth of the international flow of money, ideas, and cultures. It's an economic process of integration that has a cultural and social aspects. Now we're going to explain the 7 types of globalization. Let's start with financial globalization. That is the interconnection of the world's financial systems, and it is more common between large cities than in nations. The financial situation in a place affects the other that is related with. As an example, what happens in nation markets affects to the North American markets. The second one is economic globalization. That is a worldwide economic system that allows the easy exchange of goods, production, capital, and resources. This free trade facilitates this. Also, it is defined as the increasing economic interdependence of national economies across the world through a rapid increase cross-border movements of goods, services, technology, and capital. It is propelled by the rapid growing significance of information in all types of productive activities and marketization. Trades, finances, and production are the ones that draws attention. The next one is technological globalization. There is a connection between nations through technology, such as television, radio, mobile phones, internet, and other examples that we could explain. It is more available nowadays than in the past, thanks that it is a necessity to be in contact with people from different parts of the world, or even we need to be informed thanks to the news that what is happening around the world. Less infrastructure is needed now, thanks to the advance of technology. The next one is political globalization. Countries try to have similar political policies and styles of government in order to facilitate other forms of globalization. Also, tries to expand political institutions to discuss about systems that are implemented at each country. As an example, we have the Organization of United Nations. The next one is cultural globalization. It is defined as the transmission of ideas, meanings, and values around the world. Its purpose is to extend and intensify social relations. It is heavily criticized. Also refers to the rapid movement of ideas, attitudes, meanings, values, and even cultural products across national borders. It refers specifically to the idea that there is now a global and common monoculture that is reinforced by the internet. It's a popular entertainment, transnational marketing of particular brands, and international tourism. It transcends the local cultural traditions and lifestyles, and that shapes the perceptions, aspirations, tastes, and everyday activities of people wherever they may live in the world. Now we have the ecological globalization that is seeing the Earth as a single ecosystem because so many problems are global in nature. Exists international treaties to deal with environment issues like biodiversity, climate change, endangered species, and other examples. As the last one, we have sociological globalization. That is a growing belief that we are all global citizens with the same rights, with the same obeys and standards. As an example, we have the equality between men and women. Now I'm going to explain what is sustainable development. It means meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. We need to administrate natural, social, and economic resources. This movement as a whole has roots in social justice, conservationism, internationalism, and other movements. It has three pillars that involves, first of all, environmental. That it means that ecological integrity is maintained. The environmental systems are kept in balance while natural resources within that are consumed by humans at a rate where they are able to replenish themselves. The second pillar is the economic, which means that human communities are able to maintain their independence and have access to the resources that they require. The last pillar is the social one, which means that universal human rights and basic necessities are attainable by all people. We need healthy communities to keep security.
So, in summary, examples of economic globalizations. In another example, examples of sustainable globalization. In another example, example of sustainable technology. Examples of sustainable culture. In another example of sociology globalization. Example of globalized policy. We can say in conclusion that there are different types of globalization. We have the cultural, political, sociology, economic, technological, among others, as the people are in contact with anyone if we say that day by day we are acting with globalization directly or indirectly. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it served. Follow us for more educational content and ask in the comments for the next topic you would like us to do. And remember that we upload video every Sunday. If you like the video, give us a goodbye. Thanks for watch video.